Hello children, we have studied up to question number 3 C part in previous lecture. Now we will starting with question number 4 first part. Find A if the distance of the point 4 comma 1 from the point 3 comma A is root 10. So suppose P is 4 comma 1 and Q is 3 comma A, correct? And PQ is given what? The distance between the 2 points is given root 10, correct? So we can also calculate PQ using distance formula 4 comma 1 and 3 comma A. So the distance will be difference of x coordinates, it means 4 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus A or A minus 1 whole square is equal to root 10. This is given. So this will become what? Root 1 plus 1 plus A square minus 2A is equal to root 10. Now both sides are square root. We can square, then square root will be vanished. So what is left? Left is A square minus 2A plus 2 is equal to 10. Correct? Then this will become what? A square minus 2A minus 8 is equal to 0. Minus 2A minus 8, it means this will give A minus 4 and A plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, A is equal to 4 or A is equal to minus 2. Correct? So, this is the solution. We have to find A. Next is 4C part. KM is a line segment of length 13 units. It means KM is given 13 units. K has the coordinates 2 comma 5. K is 2 comma 5 and M is coordinates x comma minus 7. We have to find the possible values of x such that Km is equal to 13 units. Now again calculate Km using distance formula, then this will give what? 2 minus x or x minus 2 whole square plus 5 minus 7 or 7 minus 5, that will give 12 whole square, and Km is given what? 13. So 13 is equal to root x minus 2 whole square plus 144. Now squaring both sides, this will give 13 square is equal to square root vanished x minus 2 whole square plus 144. Correct? Now this can be written as 13 square 169 and this is 144. It means 169 minus 144 is equal to x minus 2 whole square. This will give 25 is equal to x minus 2 whole square. Now you can solve in two ways. When you will take square root, 5 is equal to x minus 2 or minus 5 is equal to x minus 2. So x will be 7 or x will be minus 3. So these are the possible values of x. Correct? Next is 4D part. If the distances of the point A comma B from minus 3 comma 0 as well as 3 comma 0 are 4 each, find A and B. It means here one point is given A comma B. Suppose this is P. Now two distances are there. Suppose one point is minus 3 comma 0, another one is 3 comma 0. We have 2 points and both the distances are equal to 4 each. It means this is also 4 units and this is also 4 units. It means PA is 4 units and PB is also 4 units. It means both are same also. So first calculate PA. PA will be what? Under root A minus, that is A minus minus plus 3A plus 3 whole square. B minus 0, that is B square. This is PA. PB will be under root A minus 3 whole square plus B minus 0, that is B square. So both are equal to 4 and both are equal to each other also or not? See, PA is equal to PB and PA is equal to PB is equal to 4. We can have two equations. What? One is PA is equal to PB and another one means we can take any one of the two as 4, PA or PB. So first we are equating. When you will equate, what will come? Wait. So squaring both sides. So this will become a square plus 9 plus 6a plus b square. This become a square plus 9 minus 6a plus b square. Now a square b square cancel. 9 and 9 cancel. Correct. Now what is left? Left is 6a here and minus 6a here. It means plus 12a is equal to 0. It means a will be 0. Correct? It means a will be 0. Now how to calculate b? For b we can have one equation. A plus 3 whole square plus b square is equal to 4. Correct? So for that, from here we can equate. So directly we can write this is 4. It means a square plus 9 plus 6a plus b square is equal to 4. A 0. It means b square will be, and 4 square is 16. This is 4 squaring both sides. That will give 16. 16 minus 9, that is 7. It means b will be plus minus under root 7. Correct? It means a is 0 and b is plus minus under root 7. That is the answer. Correct? Now question number 5, B part. Find the points on the y-axis whose distances from the point 3, 2 and point minus 1, 3 by 2 are in the ratio 2:1. So if the point is on y-axis, it means we can take point is on y-axis. It means we can take the point as 0, y or 0, b. We can take. Correct? Now we have to find the distances of the point on y-axis from the point 3, 2 and minus 1, 3 by 2. Correct? So take the distance. So suppose this is A, this is B and this point is P. So PA is what? PA will be 3 minus 0 whole square 9 plus y minus 2 whole square. Similarly PB will be y 0 minus 1, that is 1 square plus y minus 3 by 2 whole square. Correct? PA and PB coordinates are minus 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 2. Correct? Now both the ratios P upon PB is what? If you will take the ratio, P upon PB is what? 2 upon 1. So first step we will take the square. When you will take the square, that will become 9 plus y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to 4. Correct? And this will become 1. This will become 1 plus y square plus 9 by 4 and minus 3y is equal to 1. 1 square is equal to 1. Correct? So this is the value after taking square. Clear? After having a square we are having the values minus 2ab. Then now we have to solve. Cross multiply and solve. When we will cross multiply, finally this will become what? 9 plus 4, 13. So 13 plus y square minus 4y and is equal to 4 multiplied with this term, that is 1 plus 9 by 4, that will give, okay, multiply directly. So finally this will become 4 plus 9, that is 13. Directly I am writing 4 into 1 4, 4 into 9 by 4, 4 cancelled. So 4 plus 9, 13, 4y square. Correct? 4y square and minus 12y. So this will come here. So now after Simplifying. So on both sides 13 and 13 cancelled. What is left? Y square minus 4y is equal to 4y square minus 12y. So 4y square minus y square, this will give 3y square, correct? And this will give plus 12 minus 4, that is 8y. So 3y square minus 8y is equal to 0. That is why 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So we are having two values. What? Y is 0 and y is 8 upon 3. So these two values will come. It means one point is 0 comma 0 origin and another one is 0 comma 8 upon 3. Both the points lie on y-axis. Correct? Next. Now next are the questions. Question number 6 to 9. So question number 6 to 9 we are not going to study. Why? These questions are based on reflections and this is in class 10th. One chapter is there, correct? One particular chapter is there in class 10, that is reflection. In class 10th you will study the reflection. That is why here I am not explaining and we are not solving the questions based on reflection of the points. That is question number 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we will proceed from question number 10b part. Prove that the points are the vertices of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral means we will find, triangle means we will have only three distances, three sides. For equilateral, all the three sides, all the three distances must be equal. Isosceles triangle means only any two of the three distances must be same. Any two of the three sides must be same. So question number 10b part or 10c part, both the questions are based on, we have to prove that the points are the vertices of an equilateral triangle. So I am taking 10b part. Okay. So 10b part. So the points are 10b part. First point is 2a comma 4a. Suppose this is a. Next point is 2a comma 6a. Suppose this is b. And last is 2a plus root 3a comma 5a. Suppose this point is C. Correct? 2a comma 4a, 2a comma 6a, 2a plus root 3a comma 5a. So we have to find the three distances. First we will calculate AB. So AB is x coordinate 2a, 2a, 0, y coordinate. So this will give 4 and 4a minus 6a whole square. So that will give 2a whole square finally. Minus 2a whole square means 2a whole square. So this is 2a. Next is BC. So BC will be again, take the x coordinate difference. So 2a will be cancelled. What is left? Root 3a whole square. Take the difference of y coordinate 6, any order, 6a minus 5a. Only one a will come. So this will give root 3a square, that is 3a square. So 3a square plus a square, 4a square. 4a square means again 2a units. Correct? Last one is AC. Last one is AC. For AC again take the difference of x coordinate. Again 2a, 2 will be cancelled. See, 2a plus root 3 and 2a cancelled. What is left? Root 3a is left whole square. Plus take the difference of y coordinate 4a minus 5, that is minus a. Minus a square means a square will come. So finally this will be also 3a square plus a square, that is 4a square. So we can see all the distances, all the sides are 2a units. Therefore it is an equilateral triangle. Reason is what? Since AB, BC and AC all are 2A units, correct? Therefore, these are the points of the vertices of the equilateral triangle. Next, question number 11, B part, we have to prove that vertices of an isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, isosceles right angle means isosceles right angle means we have to prove that two things. Any two distances, any two sides must be same. And for right angle, sum of the squares of two smaller distances must be equal to the square of the longer distance. So here what are the points? 11, B part. Points are -6, -8, then -16, 12, then -26 and -18, correct? -6, -8, -16, 12, -26, -18. Suppose these are A, B, C, P, Q, R, D, E, F. Any point, then AB will be calculated. AB will be square root. So -6 minus plus 16, it means 10 square, -8 -12, that is -20 square, that is 20 square. So this will be 20 square, 400 plus 100, that is 500, correct? Then BC is -16 minus plus 26 minus 16, again 10 square plus 12 minus plus 18, that is 30 square. So this will be square root 1000. Last, AC -6 minus plus 26 minus 6, that is 20 square plus -8 minus plus 18 minus 8, that is 10 square. So this is 400 plus 100. So we can see two sides are equal. Which one? AB equal to AC. It means that will prove what? Isosceles triangle, correct? And now take the two smaller ones, that is AB square plus AC square. Calculate what will come. We can see here AB square plus AC square will be, AB square means 500, AC square means 500, and this will give 1000, and 1000 is nothing but BC square. What is BC square? 1000. It means that will prove what? Right angle triangle also. Right angle triangle also, correct? So if you have to make the triangle or frame the triangle, so triangle will be like this. What? Which angle will be 90 degree? The angle opposite to the longest side. Longest side is BC. It means this will be hypotenuse and angle A will be 90. This is root 500, and this is root 1000. That is 5 root 10, 5 root 10, and this is 10 root 10, correct? This is 10 root 10. So we have proved that this is the vertices of an isosceles right angled triangle. Now one more, 12A. Two vertices are given. We have to find the third vertex. So next is two vertices of an equilateral triangle are 0, 3 and 4, 3. Find the third vertex of the triangle. See, 12A. Two vertices are given what? 0, 3 and 4, 3. We have to find the third vertex, correct? So suppose the third vertex is x, y. Clear? So we have 3 points again, A, B, C. So equilateral means since the triangle is what? Since the triangle is equilateral, so we can take what? We have this result what? AB is equal to BC is equal to AC if we are proceeding algebraically. So first we are finding AB, or we can find AC and BC, whatever. So find all the distances. So AB will be what? AB will be 0 minus 4, that is 16, plus 3 minus 3, 0, that is 4 unit. BC will be x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square, correct? And then AC will be x minus 0 whole square, that is x square plus y minus 3 whole square, correct? Y minus 3 whole square. Now we can equate any of the two. Suppose we are equating BC and AC. What will happen? Means we can take a square, equate these two. When we equate BC and AC, see, we can take these two, BC square, AC square. So BC square is equal to AC square. So BC square means this will give what? X square plus 16 minus 8x plus y square plus, or simply write y minus 3 whole square. We can write what? Y minus 3 whole square. This is BC square, and then AC square is x square plus y minus 3 whole square. Correct? Both we have equated. Clear? This is BC square and this is AC square. So x square cancelled, y minus 3 whole square cancelled. So 16 minus 8x is equal to 0. It means x will be 2. So x is equal to 2 we have got. Now see, 4 units. It means all the side must be of length 4 units. So we can take any length. Take any of the length. So I am taking AC. So AC will be also 4. So AC square will be 16. AC just now we have calculated AC square what? X square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 16. Correct? X already we have calculated 2. 2 square, that is 4. Solve. So this will give what? X is to see x square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 16. X is 2, that is 4. So y minus 3 whole square will be 12. So this will give what? Y minus 3 is equal to square root 12, or y minus 3 is equal to minus square root 12. So this will give y equal to 3 plus square root 12, y equal to 3 minus square root 12. Square root 12 can be written as 2 root 3. Correct? All things are right, I think. So root 12 means we can write it as 3 plus 2 root 3 and 3 minus 2 root 3. Correct? So the coordinates will be, see, the coordinate can be 2, 3 plus 2 root 3 or 2, 3 minus 2 root 3. So this is the answer. Clear?